There's been a lot of chatter about Komodo, RED's most affordable cinema camera since RED started sharing the betas. But in this video, we will be able to discover if the RED Komodo is really worth the hype. There has been so many claims about this camera, but in this video, we will scrutinize every reason available to see if it's worth all the clamor it is receiving. The RED Komodo is a hunk, a lump of blazing beauty despite its little stature. Even while some may not consider it the king, there are many things to admire about this small rockstar, whose features will undoubtedly appear in future Canon, Sony, and Panasonic releases and make shooting with it a delight. Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we will be looking at the RED Komodo camera and answer the question, is the RED Komodo worth the hype? Together we'll find out, so sit back and stay tuned until the end. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please click the subscribe button and notification bell so you'll get the latest updates every time. The RED Komodo is, admittedly, an unusual camera. With its 4x4x4 inch cube, well, it will require a lens, battery, grip, and monitor, but it will still be quite compact. Its small size makes it easier to pack, lighter to carry, and mountable on anything or any place. You may also rig it out to your liking. In an era where there are so many cameras on the market with eye-catching features, most people will go towards something like the Sony FX6. After all, the FX6 is lighter, has XLR inputs, a swivel display, and a full-frame sensor capable of shooting in low light. But much as in love, the flashiest one to cross our paths isn't necessarily the greatest. And Komodo's blend of features could be just what you're looking for. First and foremost, the name. Komodo dragons are tiny dragons. This has fueled speculation that the 6K sensor in the small camera has pixel sizes identical to the dragon, 30.7 by 15.8 millimeters. On RED User, noted RED specialist Phil Holland theorized that this fresh new sensor may consume less heat and power, which makes sense considering the Komodo's compact size and that it may be powered by Canon slim BP970G batteries. One of the things that made the RED Komodo a crowd favorite is its 2 hot swappable battery slots. This is a massive step forward for RED and a design concept that should be copied by every camera manufacturer. With 2 hot swappable battery slots, you can run your RED Komodo endlessly without ever having to reboot the camera. RED cameras are known for their lengthy startup times, and while this has been much improved with the RED Komodo, there is no need to be concerned. The camera may be turned on and left on for the duration of your shot. I know what you're thinking. It's because the camera's battery life is so bad, right? Nope, definitely a big no. The camera can run for 3 hours with just 2 fully charged Canon BP955 batteries. And if you shoot with 2 BP975s, you may expect a runtime of roughly 6 hours. Next is its RAW product. RED RAW is RED's initial codec for shooting video in RAW format. It's improved through time and is now one of the finest RAW codecs in terms of clarity, file size, color, and metadata. RED RAW is a whole completely different experience than B-RAW or ProRes RAW. Their competitors have tried all they can to get around their proprietary technology, but the original is always better. Of course, no camera is worth buying if the image quality isn't good. And Komodo, like any other contemporary camera, delivers on that front. It boasts a lot of dynamic range, good clarity, and brilliant color just like nearly every recent movie camera. The footage is also quite versatile in post, much like any other cinema camera that can record in RAW. And returning to the codec and sensor, the quality of the pictures produced by the Komodo is so great that it's simple to push the grade much beyond what you'd anticipate from a camera at this budget. The footage from other cameras will begin to break apart considerably sooner than footage shot with this camera making difficult grading and adjustments a breeze. The top screen controls the most commonly used features, including as aperture, ISO, shutter, audio levels, and histogram, while the physical buttons down the right side of the display control the rest. The menu system is rather simple to use, and one of the buttons may be changed. The screen may be locked to prevent accidental touchscreen interactions by pressing and holding the up and down physical buttons at the same time. Of course, the same procedure is used to unlock it. Overall, the camera is quite straightforward to use right out of the box. And while it is possible to operate it efficiently without a field monitor, it is much easier with one. Another new feature of RED Komodo that makes the crowd go wow is its autofocus. While its autofocus is superior to that of other movie cameras, this is primarily due to the fact that most full-frame cinema cameras lack autofocus. However, it does function, and while it isn't as quick as the focusing on the current mirrorless cameras, it is rather accurate with the majority of the lenses I've used. Because autofocus and RF lens functionality are still in development, there are still certain glitches and compatibility concerns that RED is working on, such as Canon's 800mm RF lens. It is possible to pull focus from a phone using the RED Control app and a suitable autofocus lens. Now the question goes down to this: is the RED Komodo worth the hype? Well, you may answer that question shortly after you finish this video, so please stay with us until the end. Although RED built it expressly in response to filmmakers' requests for a tiny camera that matched RED's DSM-C2 range but had a global shutter for usage as a B camera, it's ideally suited to be an A camera for indie productions. And because 6K and 8K cameras are now almost increasingly widespread, the answer will depend on your demands. The Komodo boasts a global shutter, wireless control with video preview, and internal RAW recording, which sets it apart from hybrid cameras in its price range that can record 4K, 6K, and even 8K. The worldwide shutter and wireless video and control with a phone are the key benefits over the Blackmagic Pocket 6K cameras. The thinner design is especially beneficial for gimbal use. Komodo is a good and fairly priced camera amid plenty of other outstanding and reasonably priced cameras, though it is more on the expensive end of the scale at $6,000. The value of the premium depends on how important its most distinctive capabilities, such as the global shutter and integrated wireless control with video, are to you. The RED Komodo may do nothing to help the business for some of us, but in terms of a RED camera, this is a pretty big drop that puts some extremely high-end imaging capability in the hands of a vast number of people. That, in our opinion, is the most important feature of this amazing little shooting machine. So, what do you think about this little black box? Do you think it serves its purpose for its price despite its size? Comment down below your thoughts. And if you like this video, please do leave a thumbs up and click subscribe and the notification bell for more updates from What is Clicking. Thank you for watching, and we'll see each other soon.